Happy Friday. It is Friday, March 1st, 2024. I gotta tell you guys, I cannot believe it is March already. I feel like this year is flying by. I'm sure we all say that. I know some people said, oh my gosh, January felt like it was crawling, but I literally feel like we just had Christmas. Hello, hello. Hi, Nikki and Paya and Jen and Jenna and Heidi and Donna. Hello, everybody. So I am back. I had I think a 2-week little hiatus. I was out of town last week, and I am so happy to be back with you guys. Let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you're doing today or what your crafty plans are for this weekend. Hello, Suki, Scrap, and Fox. I have to tell you, when I see the hello, so my friend that I was traveling with last weekend, every time she sees or hears somebody go, hello, she goes, it reminds her of Mrs. Doubtfire. And now I cannot not hear that. And it makes me laugh. That's just a random little fun fact for you this Friday. Taking a break from trial watching. I haven't watched any of it, but I need to catch up, Tracy. Yeah. Hello, Terry and Hazel. Hello, April. And I need to get with you. I know I don't like to do this during my lives, but now that I'm back and my life's a little bit not quite as crazy. So I will email you this afternoon. Hi, Beatrice and Sandy. March has come in like a lion, 100%. Same here. It's cold. It's 0 stars. I'm ready for spring. Hi, Laura. Oh, good. Hoping to get some inspiration to make cards. Well, I'm going to do my best. So today I kind of have it scheduled as playtime. I have a goal in mind, but we will see how we do. Hi, Tiffany. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. I really need to see you in person again one of these days. I missed your face. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Shell. Is it Shell or Shelly? Hi, Ginger. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and it's sunny in California, of course. I feel like I need to go there. I need to go somewhere sunny. Florida was beautiful, sunny. I didn't want to leave at all and come back to cold, rainy, windy Kansas. Let's see. Plenty of snow. We have pretty much no snow in Wisconsin, Jenna said. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been a weird year. It's kind of what I'm hearing from a lot of people in different areas of the country, like maybe non-usual weather and things like that. Playtime is good, Sandy said. Well, we're going to actually play with something kind of different for me, probably not different for that many people, but I'm going to play with some Concord and Ninth today. Really excited about it. And I think we'll mix in, I pulled a lot of the new Concord and Ninth, including new colors, but I pulled some other things too. We're going to just see where the mood and inspiration takes us today. And my goal is to finish one card from start to finish, but I think with what we're doing, because we're going to be doing some fun balloon stenciling, it will lend itself really well to like mass production of birthday cards, which I always need a lot of. I'm sure you guys do too, or just celebration cards in general. I think balloons, I like them for like graduations as well, or if you do them in wedding colors, I think that they work really great for that. A dear friend's husband is retiring, or did retire here yesterday, I believe. So I think they're good for any type of celebration. Let's see. Hi, Donna. Okay. Real quick, I do want to mention this because it's upcoming. I will talk about it again next week, but there is going to be a really fun virtual retreat coming from Spellbinders in May, and it's going to go on sale for Club Kit members on March 6th, and then for the general public, it'll go on sale March 10th. It's called the Weekender event. I am going to be one of the instructors, so stay tuned for more information about that. I will be sharing as much as I can in the coming weeks, but the event is May 17th and 18th, if I'm not mistaken. And I will provide links and all of that good stuff as we get closer and as it goes on sale. All right. Oh, Laura says she's a big C9 fan. So is Carrie, and Carrie loves the new colors. Are they not amazing? They're so good. Okay, let's flip my camera. And I have kind of an assortment of good stuff here today. What inspired the idea in my head is the balloon stencils. So this is the bunch of balloon stencil pack. Oh, let's get on the camera frame. There's the Hooray with some balloons in it. I don't know if I'm going to use this one or not. I am going to use this one, which it creates these beautiful overlapping balloons. I think this is going to create a really fun background. And then there's this one that creates more of a grouping in the center. I think we'll use this one as well. We're going to just have a little bit of background creating fun first, and then we'll dive into like turning those backgrounds into an actual card. New colors. Look at these, you guys. And they have been out for a couple weeks, so you guys might even already have some of these. Beautiful new additions to the Concord and 9th color family. And it includes cardstock as well. So cardstock that matches all of these. So beautiful. To me, this is just like so springy and fun. So we're going to play with those here to begin with. Other things I have pulled today. This bunch of balloons, stamp set, and dies. I love that there's coordinating dies for the sentiments. There's also some really fun balloons and some stars. I think we're going to use that. And then depending on the background, this is like a not quite a dot background from Simon Says Stamp. And I actually thought this might look fun layered over our stenciled balloons, and then maybe even doing a text background in white pigment ink. I don't know. We'll try it. It may work. It may not. It's playtime. Just playtime today. And then I also pulled this stamp set from Simon Says Stamp, which is called Cue the Confetti. Hello, Carrie. Laura says she's obsessed with Grasshopper. I am too. I am 100% with you on that, Laura. Hello, Susie. So let me grab my stamp wheel from Altenew first, because I love using this for my stenciling. You guys told me when this first came out and I hadn't really used it that I was going to love this for stenciling, and you were correct. I don't know why I resisted for so long. Let's do the all over background first, shall we? So I am going to just lay this out here, kind of stick it down. And I think, how do I want to do this? Do I want to do multiple colors? Yeah, probably. Let's just try that first. That's what we're going to go with. Let's see. Let me fix my chat. Let's start with a little watermelon. And we're just going to start stenciling. I'm going to tap a little bit of this off. Yeah, I had a feeling I maybe picked up too much. I don't know about you guys, but stencil all the things, right? Let me grab, let's just use this one. Susie's watching while working. Tiffany, I will not be at Create in May. It is graduation weekend for my youngest. I was so super bummed to find that out there. I'll put myself in here. Yeah, I won't be at Create. I'm so sad. Dang it. But, you know, I think it would be frowned upon to miss the graduation. Plus, I'm going to have a house full of company, and I don't want to make my mom do all the work. Yeah. Who all's going to Create? Let me know in the chat if you got signed up. I would love to know. And I'm just going to continue stenciling. We're going to see. If I don't like it, we'll do something different. Got some hair though. Let's get rid of that. Did anyone sign up to go to Create? Let me know in the chat. Yes, Frank and Odin. Okay, so fun fact, I have someone here working in the garage. So unfortunately, we might hear some barking. I'm going to try not, hope they don't bark too much, but Susie is booked. Nice. Kathleen, yay. It's fun seeing so many of you be able to go. Oh, the creamsicle color is beautiful too. Yes. So many good colors. Oh, grasshopper. I love grasshopper. Well, I think I cannot wait to hear how everybody's Create Weekend goes. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely amazing. Ramona is there. Tiffany will be there. Yes, thank you, Tiffany. I'm so sad. Just that time of the year, though. Oh, eucalyptus. Okay, I'm sure this won't, I'm not actually going to use rainforest, I don't think. I think we're going to end it with eucalyptus for this particular background. Eucalyptus reminds me of Iced Spruce Distress ink, which I love. Oh, good. You guys will have to say what group you're in. You might be able to find some new friends, which is always a great thing. Meet up with some of the people on here. I think that'll be awesome. Hi, Judy. Yes, Kathleen and Susie need to meet. Oh, I know, Jessica. Isn't Grasshopper amazing? Okay, I'm going to actually just go back, I think. But I think I'm going to use a little bit lighter hand with a little less ink here to do the overlapping and shading. We're just playing. Playtime. Who else loves crafty playtime? You're going to have to tell me also, like, what your crafting plans are this weekend, if you have any, or if you have chores to do. Boo. But let me know, like, kind of what you guys are all doing this weekend. I always love hearing all that good stuff. Making homemade Parker rolls while watching. Well, Susie, I'll be right over. That sounds fantastic. Yum. And there's always so much ink, I feel like, left on your brushes. I love doing this. Oh, I'm going to like this, I think. Oh my gosh, you guys. That first stencil, I wasn't sure if I was going to love it. Now, I got a little bit too much in a couple areas, but I just keep it anyway. Look how pretty. Okay, that's super fun. Let's do a quick wipe and clean up. Plan to play with the March Simon Says stamp kit. I love that. Birthday cards, lots of birthdays this month. Yes, my oldest, he will be 25 on Monday. I don't even know how that happened, you guys. I mean, I feel like he was just yesterday was this little boy playing with Thomas the Train. Oh, it goes so fast. I mean, I know that everyone says it goes so fast, but... And he asked for new cookware for his birthday. Working on Easter. I need to hit the yard, but will likely be playing in my craft room, Ginger said. Yes. Kaya says, that's amazing. Robin said, so pretty. Thank you, guys. I'm just using some baby wipes to do a quick clean because I want to try, I'm a huge monochromatic person, so I think I'm going to try a monochromatic as well. Oh, no, Chrislyn. Well, wishing you the best of luck on rotator cuff surgery. And it's a repeat, you said, which is, that's a big 0-star situation. Let's hope that it goes better this time. We'll all keep you in our thoughts because that is no good. Oh, yeah. Meryl says that's the worst. Cleaning craft room. Oh, because a friend's coming. Well, Mary, that is a fantastic reason to clean the craft room if you've got friends coming over. Okay, I am going to try, let's just try this, a different stencil next. Or the other grouping. I love that you get all these stencils in this same thing. And this one has the little marks, little registration marks, if you will. All right. Let me look at these real quick like. All right, we may go ahead. Let's just do all of them for this one as well. So this will be our pink balloon. Tracy says, my oldest turns 38, which freaks me out. I know. I'm like, I'm not that old, am I? And then I'm like, oh, I guess I am. Sure am. It happens. We are going to send all the well wishes your way, Chrislyn. Hopefully it goes well. You are on the mend soon and back to doing all of the things you want to do. Nothing worse than not being able to do what you want to do. I know, definitely. Trying to figure out diamond painting. Carrie, oh my goodness. Is that something new that you haven't ever done in the past? I do not know anything about diamond painting. It's mesmerizing to watch. Who doesn't love balloons? They're so happy. Yes, absolutely, Susie. I feel like that green is some other green that was on my blending brush. Oh well. We're going to go with it anyway. Hi, Cassie. Yes, crafty friends are the best friends. Absolutely. All right. We're going to do a little eucalyptus. And then we're going to move around a little bit. Let's do a little watermelon. It's a new hobby. How fun. And Susie says diamond painting is fun. So you have a fellow diamond painter. Cassie is cleaning out craft room and watching updates from Nashville. Yes. And for anyone who doesn't know or is wondering what that is about, it is the Nashville needlework market for cross-stitching and things this weekend. Meryl says diamond painting is relaxing for her. We got several diamond painters here. That's awesome. We've had several of my crafty friends and I have had this discussion multiple times. We really feel like crafters, we're all multi-crafters. Like we have multiple things that we like to do. And I love that. In fact, in the chat, tell us if you have another hobby that you do a lot, let us know what it is. Susie says, Nicole, saw you had fun at the Beach Please retreat. Oh, I did. Florida was so lovely. Okay, I don't love this background, and here's why. I love everything about it. Like if I had stuck to pink and like Wildberry and orange. So here's what we're going to do. We're not even going to waste this paper. Sometimes in playtime, that is what you find out. You find out what you don't like. And then I think we could do greens and aquas. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let me get rid of those off my stencils real fast. Chrislyn says she's extra like me. Fantastic. I'm in good company. Being extra is the way to be. I did go to a cross-stitch retreat last weekend. It was a surprise for a friend. It was so fun to surprise her. We surprised several friends actually, and it was really fun. We had to tell one of them the night before that we were coming, so she could kind of save us a seat and stuff. We thought that they probably already had their plans for their table, but they didn't, and kind of found that out. So we did contact one of our friends that we thought could keep the secret, because she can. And so she saved us a spot, which was really fun. Rhinestone art, nice. Quilting, but don't get much time, April says these days. Me neither. And April, I've been feeling the need to quilt real strong lately. Let's see. Did you already announce giveaway winners from FlossTube? For what? I only announced those in FlossTube. Let's see. Polymer clay earrings and pins, Jennifer said. Oh, that's fun. My daughter used to love polymer clay. I don't think she's done anything with it in a really long time. Wish she would, because I always thought it was so fun. Let's see. Jigsaws and baking. Nice. Coloring and paper quilling. Oh, I love seeing what everybody likes to do. Clay, sewing, cross stitch, assorted other needle crafts, and more, Janet said, right? I just feel like we're all just multi-crafters. And so that's why I always think it's so much fun to see what else everybody likes to do. Oh, that must have been purple before. Well, it's that kind of pink purple now. Often, if I am making something and I feel like something's not working, removing a color like I'm doing here will fix it. Let's see. I'm going to do, let's just pick up some of that ink from here. And I think we're going to do an aqua one next. And we're going to pull in some of that rainforest color that I haven't used yet. Card making, scrapbooking, counted cross stitch, stitching felt dies, and of course organizing all the supplies, Cassie said. Okay, I love this so much more. To me, pulling out the greens and aquas makes this work. I really like that. Okay, so let's move that one. So far we have a couple of pretty backgrounds. I'm going to wipe these down, and we're going to try again with the aqua shades. And then we'll see what we can do from there. Is anybody else just coming in? Did you sign up to go to Simon Says Stamp Create? Hi, Kathy. Let us know. All right. I'm just waiting for those stencils to air dry just a little. And while they are, I'm going to put the lid on some of these. Try not to make too big of a mess. And let me take out my insert of my Misty. This is how I like do other things, losing it. Oh, that's so funny. You know what? I think that happens. So many things going on. I want to try to do some of these little stars. I think they're going to be really cute. I love doing layering, but it's not like lots of extra layers of paper. Oh my gosh, Sharon, that sounds amazing. She works weekends, but is on a 2-week holiday. Will have the best time doing all the crafting. Oh, Tiffany, me neither. In fact, a friend messaged me and told me how fast the tickets sold out, and I was like, holy cow. Well, that is good news. So you guys are going to have a blast. Let's see. I'm going to move that down a little bit. Let's see if my stencils are dry. We're going to come back to that. They are. All right, I'm going to do the same thing, but we're going to do our shades of greens and aquas instead. So we should end up with maybe 3 backgrounds right now. Yay! Chrislyn says we're spirit twins because we're both extra. I love that. Yes, I know, Jen. It's Mother's Day weekend, which I thought was kind of a big bummer. Big bummer. And it's graduation weekend here, so I sadly will not be there either. All right, let's try our aquas and greens. And I love how the mood and feel changes just by switching colors. So we're going to have that really pretty like pinks and berries and oranges. And then we're going to have aquas and greens. I really should grab a different blending brush, but oh, I know what I'll use. Donna has all of the hobbies too. She says card making, felt ornaments, cross-stitch quilting, baking, puzzles. I love it. Okay, let's see what Rainforest. Oh, Rainforest is beautiful. I like it. Okay. Oh, this is going to be pretty, I think. Yeah, they're all always conflicts. And that's just the thing. You know, there's never what I want to call the perfect weekend or week for anything. So you guys are going to have the best time. Hopefully I can go the next time. All right. And now let's do this. Okay, this Rainforest color is gorgeous too. Oh my gosh, you guys, these new colors. You know what I need to do this weekend? Swatch inks. Yeah, no, I love Rainforest, right? Okay, I gotta admit, this was my first look at the colors. I've had them and I hadn't broke them out yet, so I thought, why not do it live? Of course. But oh my word, they're so good. I haven't made his birthday card yet, Tiffany. That's a good point. I need to probably do that. One of these I need to look at all my birthday cards and see if it's going to be one of these or something else. We shall see. Okay, here's what I need to know from you guys. He wants new pots and pans. And I thought that was a really good gift. Do you guys have a good suggestion for a 20-something boy? He does like to cook. I'm trying to decide if I should just make the investment and get him, you know, really good pieces, I suppose, or, you know, good pieces, but not the big investment. So you guys tell me. Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm so glad I broke the colors into 2 different cards. Okay, so we have these 2 backgrounds, and then we have the multicolor background. We're going to go with our multicolor background first, and we're going to see if I like this. If I don't like it, then, you know, oh well. Our kiddos' birthdays are a week apart in May. Poor planning on our part, April said, right? Oh, that's funny. Okay, so what I want to do a tone on tone. And I need to look at how everything, or how the little stripes go. So I want to kind of go like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm going to do pink. I'm just going to do a fun little stripe. It doesn't have to line up perfectly, but I do want to ink up this because I want to do a tone on tone stamping for these little not quite dots. I like the name of it, not quite dots. Wonder if I should have done that a little bit wider maybe. There we go. And then our eucalyptus, or not eucalyptus, our grasshopper, pardon, and then eucalyptus. Okay, now I want to test it because I probably don't want it to be full strength. So I'm just going to stamp it off, and we're going to use second generation. Okay, Costco has some. Oh, great. Okay, I will look. Thank you guys. Oh, you guys are giving me such good suggestions. Okay. Thank you guys. Keep the suggestions coming. All right. We're going to do second generation stamping over our background now. Yep, glad I did that. Although for the orange, it probably could have been a little bit darker. Just going to go put a little bit more in. Okay, that's fun. I love it. Okay, that's what I wondered, Chrislyn. Thank you for that suggestion. Tabitha says she wants new pots and pans, but it's going to put a damper on her crafting budget. See, these are the things that I think of too. I'm like, cooking or buying more crafting stuff. What do I want to do? I feel that. Hexclad. Okay, I've seen Hexclad mentioned a few times in here. But they're the pricey ones, right? I think, Tiffany, is that what you mentioned too? I'm going to have to go back through this chat when we're all done and write down everything and do a little research. Costco has several options. Okay. Oh, Sandy loves that, how I use that. Good. Thank you. Sometimes I think it's just fun to use our background stamps a little bit different. Let's see. I don't know. I kind of want to use it on this, but it needs to dry. All right, we're just going to set this aside for a minute. We'll come back to it for the other two cards. I want to add a little bit, there we go. I want to add a little bit of text, so I'm going to also use a text stamp. Let's see, Nancy said my husband used to work for Calphalon. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for that. I knew this would be the right place to ask. I love the chat for not just talking about crafting, but we find out all the good stuff in here. Adulting is hard. It's highly overrated. My kids are so funny. They finally understand when I told them don't be in such a hurry to grow up, the older two anyway. And they're like, Mom, you were right. And I'm like, yes, I know I was right. It's not really all it's cracked up to be. Yeah, things like bills and responsibilities. Silly kids. So this is a text background. Let's see which one I decided to use today. I just picked one. Friendship text background. Anything is good. Oh, Costco has Hexclad at a better price. Fantastic. Maybe Mom needs some new pots and pans. One for me, one for you. Oh my gosh, lots of good information. Thank you guys. I can't wait to go back through all of this when I'm done today. Oh my gosh, fun, fun. Tiffany says her husband's a great cook. Okay, well, send one my way. Because I actually don't mind cleaning either. I don't mind cooking. It's always just that I would rather be crafting. Once I'm doing it, I'm fine. It's getting there. What is that all about? Crazy. All right, I'm using a little white pigment ink. I think this is going to be, it'll be very, very subtle. Oh, I do love it. So we're just going to have a little text showing up in those balloons. How fun is that? Okay, this turned out really just like what I had envisioned in my head. So we have stencil layering, then we have one background stamp, and then we have another background stamp. And all of that creates like almost our own pattern paper background, which is so much fun. Tiffany. Oh, I love it. Tabitha says, that's how I Christmas shop, but it's one for them and 2 or 3 for me. Same girl. In fact, my daughter and I were laughing about that when we were Christmas shopping this year. We were getting stuff for her brothers. And she was like, oh, I like this. And she goes, we found something. And then she goes, oh, I like this for me too. And we were saying, you know, the same thing. Oh, one for them, one for me. One for them, one for me. You know what? He might not, Tiffany. And that's kind of what I was thinking. I was almost wondering about just kind of getting him, like maybe not even the whole set, if that's out of the price range, but starting it now and maybe adding to it like at Christmas. Something that we could add to over time. All right, we are going to do this. I'm going to try to concentrate my stars, though, this time. Let me look at this. I think it's probably going to just be the center of this. We're going to try to concentrate our little stars just in the center of our background stamp. Let me move this over just a little bit. Hi, Liz. I'm glad you're here. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the background. So now we're just going to mix. And I'm going to do, we're going to do the green background for the blues and greens background first. So I'm just going to kind of tap. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I think it's going to be better if this one isn't exactly perfect. And I definitely want to stamp this off because I don't want it to be super dark. Now these balloons are a little bit bigger, so when we add the text over the top of these, I definitely think it's gonna show up really nice. So I'm gonna use my 2nd generation stamping again. And that one kind of went out to the edge a little bit. I wish it hadn't, but here's what I think we're going to do. I think I might just go ahead and add it all out here on the sides. Or on the edges, pardon me, not the sides. So that it looks a little more uniform. So I like it better. Oh, I missed a spot. Oh, maybe it's right here. That's why I missed it. It's backwards, Nicole. So let's just stamp off a little bit of that. Oh yeah, I like that better. Okay, that's fun. It kind of looks like confetti everywhere. Cassie said that her daughter and her son are amazing cooks and she thinks the cooking gene skipped a generation. That's funny. I love it. Yes, sparkle would be fun too. We could definitely add, you can add sparkle all you want. I don't know if I will or not. Oh, I need to clean this because the next background's a completely different color. Okay, hold please. Sorry, everyone. I gotta get a different rag. Back. Chrislyn says she buys herself a birthday gift for her kids' birthdays. Okay, now I like that thought. I might have to keep that in mind. I just am using a little rubbing alcohol and my rag so that I can get this good and clean. Sometimes I like doing baby wipes, but not when I'm live. All right. Better. Let's do this one. Let me put my lids on. What color was this? Okay. Should have probably put my lids on so I don't get everything confused. Hello, Michelle. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. This time we're going to take our creamsicle And our Wildberry. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I want most of it, but you know, if it's not perfect, it's okay. And our watermelon. I love creating backgrounds. Do you guys like creating backgrounds? It's really one of my favorite things to do for cards, whether it's a scene card or it's something like this. I love it. Okay. Let's see how we did and see where all I missed. Loving these colors with the purple, pink, and orange. Tiffany, you and me both. Let's see where we missed. So up here, I didn't get a very good coverage, and I see that. And maybe right here in the middle. We'll just put a little bit in there. Okay, let's stamp it off so it's not quite as dark. And I'm just reusing this over and over. This wood is actually kind of cute. Maybe die cut. Okay, that's good. It doesn't have to be perfect. And let's clean this up. Hi, Lori. Tabitha says she likes to watch me create it so she can copy. Well, good. That's good too. Hi, Amy. It's good to see you. Probably need to get moving on these backgrounds or get this done so we can find some sentiments. Decide what we want to do there. All right, let's go back to our text stamp, and I do want to add a little bit of text to these too, because it doesn't show up a ton, but I like that. You guys know me. I like a little bit of text. Just now tuning in during a work break. Well, awesome. I'm glad we can spend a little time with you. Oh, nice. Dory said she gets to check in while her husband's doing the driving. So passenger princess all the way. I love it. Okay, I have to be honest. I had never heard passenger princess, and then my daughter said that she's one, which she is. And then one of my friends said that she is too, and it always makes me laugh. So now that's one of my favorite phrases is passenger princess. Oh, I love it. I love a good text background. So subtle, so pretty. Look how it looks on those balloons. So here is what we have so far. Oh my gosh, you guys, these colors. I am here for these colors. They're so pretty. Let's do this one, and then let's pick some sentiments. Anne Marie, your secret is safe with us. We will not tell. For sure. Heidi loves the background. Thank you so much. All right. So I'm just going to set this aside. We'll clean that guy up later. And by later, you guys remind me, that doesn't mean Monday morning. When I come back to work. You know, come back to work. Even though it's here, I can't tell you how many times I have walked away from a Friday live, and Monday morning I walk in here and I go, Dory, have you not heard the passenger princess? You're going to use it all the time now. I swear. I never heard it. My friend goes, how could you have never heard that before? It's so funny. And I was like, you're right. It is funny, but I've never heard it before. Okay. So we have 3 cards. Honestly, at this point, the sky is the limit. You can take anything that you want and create some fun greetings. I often love like stamping a greeting on a dark gray or a black, but let me grab out the new colors of cardstock really quick. There's a lot in here. Okay, so here are the colors that match the ink that I just used. I'm tempted Like, I even think we could stamp and emboss a greeting on this in white, and that would look awesome. And I'm kind of here for that too. Can't decide if I want to do rainforest or this one. I think it'll show up better on this. Okay, we may go with that. The cardstock is gorgeous. Are you adding strings to the balloons? I don't know. I may. We'll see here in a minute. We're going to find some sentiments. Let's see. Oh, I missed it. Loved the Hero Art script stencil. Oh, with paste. Isn't that fun? Yes, that's a really good one. Yes, E-Briggs, that's funny. Same. Using it now. Great. Okay, I am so glad that I could impart something that I have not known that long to all of you guys, so you can laugh about it too, because I think it's hilarious. All right. So I need to figure out, I was going to use some of these, but I'm almost tempted to use a couple of these because I like these scripts a lot. The scripty. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's set the Misty over here. This is exactly how I do it when I am not live as well. I like to kind of lay it all out. I like this Make It Epic. And what I really love, which is not going to shock anyone, is that there is some really cute smaller sentiments. So bring on the balloons and cue the confetti. I mean, could that be any more perfect for these? I like It's All About You Today. Okay, I kind of like that one for this background because it's a little bit bigger. And then I kind of like this. Let's just do Happy Birthday because Happy Birthday is always a good idea. The other thing, the only thing I'm a little bit, like this one, not so much. Maybe it'll be fine. Let me look at these dies. Oh no, they cut close. Yeah, no, we're going to stamp them on a separate piece of paper. I briefly thought maybe I'll just stamp on top, but I really feel like we need a little bit of dimension on these cards. Hello from Maryland. We're just going to figure out what all we want. Happy birthday. Oh, I like this. There's no such thing as too much happy. Okay, I think we are going to use this. This was like a last minute. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use this or not, but now I've decided that's what we're doing. All right, let's stamp some greetings, shall we? I think I'm going to stamp them on the dark. If I don't like it, it's just paper. This is me thinking. The small phrase, yes. The big one, no. Okay, we'll do it. We'll try it. If I don't like it, we'll do something different. Oh, Liz, I think that's hilarious. She said her daughter's name is Daisy, so she's always driving Miss Daisy around. That's cute. That's really cute. All right. And what I think would be even better, well, we may stamp it. This is me thinking on the fly. So sorry, everyone. Like, how do I want to do this? We're going to do both of these on here, I think. Let's move this up out of the way. And oh, Ginger, that's so funny. I love it. Oh, might need more powder. Not right now, everybody. We're just going to tap some out of here. There's a little left. I like all the driving Miss Daisy. That's so funny. Oh, Tabitha says she says that to her mom too. Oh my goodness, you guys. That's so funny. My kids probably are going to, if my kids were here, they'd be like, oh, Mom, that's going to be you. They're so hilarious. And yes, that's a lot of sarcasm. Thank you, Judy. I don't know if we have an outlet around us or not. I actually do have Le Creuset. Not from the outlet either. Darn it. Ooh, I like these a lot. I think this is going to be pretty. I may have to plug in my heat tool though. I just noticed I didn't plug it in. Oh my gosh. E-Briggs, she says she wants to get a little Westie that she can name Daisy so she can drive it around and say she's driving Miss Daisy. That's hilarious. I have a friend who has a little dog named Daisy. I wonder if she ever takes her in the car. I'm going to have to message her after this and ask. Oh, I love white embossing powder so much. Okay, I'm going to grab my heat tool. And I need to plug it in, of course. Of course I do. I wasn't really thinking this through when I was going live today. I don't think I thought I was going to emboss, but definitely need to. Oh, Tracy has a Yorkie named Daisy. Sharon, he is the passenger prince. I think you should start calling him that and see what he says. He probably will like it. Heidi has Le Creuset older than her children. Oh my goodness, wow. I have 2 pans that probably are my children's age. My oldest children's ages. So probably almost, actually I think I got it when he was 2, so 23 years old. So yes, it does last. In fact, and I still use that pan all of the time. That particular pan. Oh my gosh, lots of daisies. Westies are the perfect daisies. Yeah, that's cute. Must be this one. I can't believe I've never used this set. I came across it when I was doing or prepping for this, and I thought, how is this even possible? Surely I've used this, but nope. I love being able to use some of the things that, that we've had, or that we have on hand and maybe don't get to. So I've got some new and some old. That's always good too. All right, let's run these through the die cut machine. And try not to spill our embossing powder. My boys are sleeping out on the couch. I saw them just a minute ago when I went for this rag. So I'm just going to use a dry corner of my rag, and I want to make sure I'm buffing off any of that powder, because I can see that there is some kind of, make sure that beautiful color of that cardstock is still shining through. And, oh, that's so cute. I feel like we could also just stamp that little phrase on another piece. Tabitha, that is hilarious. This stamp set isn't that old. I mean, it's within this last year, but I want to say last fall. So it's not old. It's just not, you know, brand new. It was new to me since I haven't used it. Tabitha, I love that you sometimes call your Lucy Lucifer. That's hilarious. That's so funny. We're going to do a little pop-up. Now, from here, this is going to, once we add our sentiments, this is the perfect opportunity to be able to add, you know, all of those fun little embellishments, pearls, sequins, confetti, all of that good stuff. Oh, that's so cute. I am loving this so much. Sometimes I just have an idea and you know, you just don't know if it's going to work out. This actually is better than what I originally thought. So I am a happy crafter girl today. Oh, I need some more big squares. Good grief. Give me all the foam. Oh, thank you. Oh, Heidi had a cat named Lucifer. You guys are cracking me up. That's so funny. You know, I could see that for cats. My son has one that I think that should be his name, but not. Let's see. Oh, I missed. Hold on, I'm going to scroll back here really quick. Koi says, your oldest pan is half the age of my oldest child. Oh my goodness. I know I've said this before, but how amazing is it that crafting, any crafting really, brings so many of us together from all ages and walks of life. I have to say that I love that our shared joy and love of paper and stamps and dies and stencils and ink. I love that it brings so many of us together. I think it's one of my very, very favorite things about crafting. Oh my gosh, I am just loving this project so much. Well, we might run a little bit over today, but I'm going to stamp this last one, and then we're going to stamp the little greetings. I have heard Gizmo, she's a stubborn Basset. We had some friends a long time ago, and they had a little Shih Tzu named Gizmo. He's gone now, but oh, he was so cute. We're going to pop these back. I'm going to try not to make too big of a mess for me to clean up Monday. No, I promised myself that I actually need to clean it up because I need to do some other stuff in here this weekend, and I do not want to be just moving piles of things around. Oh no, not this paper. Okay, the only thing I can't decide, and I'm not totally set on, is the dark color of cardstock. Maybe for this small greeting. I'm sort of thinking I might go with the eucalyptus color. Yeah, let's do it. Oh my goodness. These are fun. I am a sucker for balloon products. We were having this discussion in my Patreon actually live yesterday. So you guys tell me, is there a product that you see something come out and you buy it even though, okay, for example, if there is something that is a mug, mugs with candy canes, mug with straws, mugs with hearts, mugs with whatever, I want it. It does not matter what it is or what company. For some reason, I can't have enough. So is there something like that for you guys? Tell me in the chat, because I thought it was really fun that we talked about that yesterday. And I would love to know if there is something, balloons or something else. For some reason, I could have a million balloon stamps and stencils and I still want another one. Tell us what that is for you. Flowers, yes. Mugs, mug, bunny, and a gnome. Yay, this is going to be fun. I'm going to love seeing what everybody says. I like this Make It Epic greeting. Scripty backgrounds. Oh, yeah, snowmen, postage related stuff. Oh, Tiffany, yeah, I like that. Gnomes, flowers, gingerbread. Oh, this is fun. Balloons and circles. All the mugs, Beatrice said. Okay, so I'm in good company, it looks like. Oh, Jessica says her little Shih Tzu is Princess Suki and she loves to give the side eye. Is that not the truth? What is with the little side eyes they give? Hearts, birds, and rainbows, layered stencils, flowers, especially if they have stencils, dinosaur stamps and birds, anything with birds on it, doggies, flowers and mushrooms, penguins. Oh, you guys, this is so fun. Bees. Balloons for me too, Libby says. Birds and flowers, dogs, cats, bunnies, and snowmen. Yeah, text backgrounds are my other one. I'm glad somebody said that because that is me. Tiffany said, how can I forget butterflies? Yes. So many good ones here. Book-related stuff. Lots of butterflies. Yay, chickens. Okay, this is so fun. Mushrooms. There are so many cute mushroom products lately, too. All right. Let's make this card epic, shall we? Cloud stencils. Oh, yeah, that's a good one, Jenna. Same. What's that? Also, and then, so I have to have them all, and then I have a favorite. Does everybody else have one that's their favorite too? Like, I buy all of these, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I love that. But I'm going to use this one, my favorite. I love when I do that. Hummingbird anything. Oh, this, I love reading this, you guys. Thank you for sharing. Dogs. Koalas, coffee and tea stamps and dies. Susie, that's a good one. Frogs. Balloon anything. Yes. Postage related. Oh, and there's so many good postage things right now too. I think they go in phases. So, you know, it's not like brand new or whatever, but I just love, kind of love when things go in and out of style and seeing things come back. So many things. Tiffany, it's probably the truth. There's just, so many things. Okay, that's, so me saying that I have my favorite cloud stencil. Anybody else have that where you buy all of your favorite things, but then you revert back to your most favorite for most of the time? Please tell me I'm not the only one. Because that's kind of embarrassing that I buy all of this stuff and then I'm just like, well, I love that, but I'm just going to use my favorite now. Okay, because we have all this beautiful paper, we are going to stamp some of our smaller phrases then on that. Tiffany, I should do that sometime. I love the greetery. Billion cloud stencils, but always the lawn fawn one. That one probably gets 80% of my love too. That's a very good one. And then the Rolling Hills from My Favorite Things is the other one that I tend to gravitate towards. It's been different My Favorite Things cloud stencils over the years as they've come out with lots of new ones. But I've noticed that I have used that Rolling Hills one a lot. Kathy's back. Well, Kathy, good news. I'm still here. Cows. Oh, those My Favorite Things ones. How cute are those? Yeah, those were cute. I liked those a lot. Okay, we're going to do probably a different color cardstock for each of these, but that's fine. Foxes. Oh my gosh, I agree. Yeah, I'm so glad to see so many of you love that cow set from My Favorite Things. It is so, so cute. I feel like cows are kind of in right now. Have you guys noticed that too? That like you're seeing them from several companies? And I gotta be honest, I'm never really up onto what is in or not. But I've just noticed, I feel like I see them out in the wild quite a bit. I think we're going to do a different color for all of these because why not? I'm going to go back to this. Oh, yes. Ramona says a good elephant image. You know what? I was like that with elements. How about elephants? For a while too. And there is one. Feel like it was a mama elephant one, and it is years and years, like years old. I don't even know if I have it anymore, and it was my favorite. Oh, I did not stamp that good. That was not good. Let's just flip that around and do it again. Liz, oh, that's hilarious. Hi, Joe. Oh, thank you so much, Tabitha. Those were fun. I thought they were so, so cute. The little cow stamp from My Favorite Things. I loved the My Favorite Things release. They had a lot of really cute critters this month. They do cute critters. Yep, Jenna says it was the mama elephant one. Oh, yeah, and the beach elephants, or the critters on the beach, that whole set was cute too. That's old as well. Oh, that's so funny. Good memories of all the crafting that we all do all the time. Okay, I think let's do pink. I'm just breaking out all of the things today. Flamingos, Linda said. That's a good one. I have a friend who loves flamingo everything. I love that. Oh, nice. Sandy said she's grateful for her laptop. She can move it to the kitchen while she finishes her cake. Ooh, Sandy, what kind of cake you making? And can I be there soon? The balloons, yes, I love it. All right. I just love a big sentiment and a small... Oh, I didn't stamp that good either. What is my deal today? I'm inking it up too much. I need to not press so hard. I'm live. That's what's the deal. Always when I'm live. It's also when I'm not live, though, too. I can just cut it out of the video when I'm not live. Okay, let's grab some sentiment label dies and die cut these bad boys. Oh, Kathy is multitasking. She has her iPad, laptop, and desktop open. That is winning. Joe, I am using Ecamm Live is what I use. It's linked down in the description. That's what I use for streaming. It's also what I use for filming. And then you have to hook it up so that you can have multiple cameras. You have to have multiple cameras, or if you use your phone for your camera, hooked up in order to do that. I actually use a video camera and my laptop. Oh, lots of, it looks like a lot of you have that elephants on the beach set. That's so fun. Pickup trucks is another one. Yes. Susie says, come on over. We can have buttered rolls and then cake. That sounds fantastic. Be right there. In a few hours, though, probably. How's everybody's weather this weekend? I'm a multitasker too, Susie. If I can have multiple things open and doing them all at once, that's what I'm generally doing. And am I right that Pink Fresh had classes last weekend? Did anyone take that? I feel like there was. Lovely weather in Tucson. Oh, yes. That would be amazing. It's not lovely here, so I'm dreaming of being somewhere else. I am ready for lovely rainy in Austria. All right, we almost got it. 70s here in Southwest Missouri. Oh my gosh, what happened here? Dang it. Beautiful in Las Vegas. Well, that's good. Meryl, you're not that far from me, so yes. I know exactly what kind of weather. It's rainy in Atlanta too, huh? Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the wind. I'm 100% in agreement with that. 61 in northern Colorado. The excess winds have ended. Yes, we've had, have you had the fire warnings too because of how windy it's been? We don't today because it's not as windy today. It's actually pretty decent. It's just really overcast and dreary, and I'm not loving it at all. Counting on Sandy to bring her cake. Well, of course, we definitely are going to count on Sandy to bring that cake to go with our rolls. 100%. '60s in Minnesota. I haven't even looked to see what it's supposed to be today, or this weekend, pardon me. It's not terribly cold today. It's just dreary, which is not my favorite. Okay, the bases of our cards is almost done. Oops. But now is the fun part where you take your pearls and your embellishments and all of those fun things. I may grab them and see what I got here out handy. Just try to get it lined up. I like the idea that someone had of drawing balloon strings. We may do that too. Actually, I'm going to do that first before we do embellishments. Susie says, I hate wind. Yes. Not my favorite. That I will say, so as nice as it was in Florida, it was super windy. but the sun was shining, so I'm okay with it. I'll allow it. Oh my goodness. Let me put the lid on this because I spilled yesterday, so I know me. I'll spill this again. Oh, I'm not very far, Ginger. So, yep, that's probably what it's going to be this weekend. I know it's warmer than it looks outside today. It's just dreary, which I don't like. Okay, balloon strings. I think, let me find it. I don't want them to take away from my card, so I'm going to, let me use that scrap piece. This is a Stardust glitter pen, and I am going to just draw in some balloon strings here. And I also don't want them super perfect, so I'm just going to not even use a ruler. See if I can get this one. I probably should have done it before I added my sentiments, but didn't, so that's okay. Let's see. We'll just imagine it's back behind there. Oh, that's cute. I like it for this one. I don't think I would draw balloon strings. This one has a lot more balloons on it, and I think that's too many, but for this grouping, I like that. So that was a great suggestion. I cannot remember who suggested it, but thank you. I like that a lot. We're just going to draw those in like so. We'll do some little loops. Just do this one here. Very, very subtle. Oh, waiting on a new grandbaby. Who is waiting on a new grandbaby? I missed it. I missed it. I'm going back. Mary, let's see. Oh, that's so exciting. You will have to let us know. Congratulations. Okay. Let me grab the last thing I think I'll do here today. So any kind of embellishment, I'm always here for. Oh, sorry, I am still live. It's not even that long today. I don't think I've gone over too bad. But yes, still live. I'm going to do some star confetti. Pearls are good here. Sequins are good. Anything that you want to do. But I thought maybe just some little stars would be the perfect finishing touch. You could also stamp some little stars. I think that would be cute. Let's clean off. That is exciting. So fun. New babies. But I like a little sparkle. I'm sure nobody's surprised. We have to have just a tiny bit of sparkle, right? So Stardust glitter pen, a little bit of sparkly stars. And again, I tend to go back to my favorites over and over again. I love these little stars. Been using them for years, but I love them. If you don't have any, I think little clay stars would be super cute too. Or die cut little stars. That's always fun. We're just going to go ahead and do these. Now, while I have everything out, and I mean, not while I am live, of course, but this is a great opportunity. I've made 3 cards during this about an hour and 20 or 25 minutes, probably by the time we're done today. But this is a great time. I already have all this stuff out. I have tons of backgrounds cut to just stencil up a bunch. have a bunch of fun balloon backgrounds made. You could even grab different colors of ink if you wanted to, and just make up a bunch of cards. And then you have them all on hand. You could always add sentiments later if you wanted to. And really just kind of, make them your own. But I am a big fan of, if I've already made the mess, we might as well make the most of it, right? Before I clean it all up, go ahead and get tons of backgrounds done. And I had to clean, because I was doing different backgrounds. If you picked, your favorite color combination and you just want to stick with that, it would be an even bigger time saver, because you could just simply, keep making them instead of having to clean in between each. It's not a big deal to clean it up if you want to, but that's another idea for a time saver, is just to go ahead and make them all the same. What glue do you use for the confetti? I'm using the glue press from My Sweet Petunia. But whatever your favorite liquid glue is. So here is, I'm going to give a close-up of all of the cards that I made today. We kind of mixed and matched it up, which is fun. I love it. And I like, the text is very subtle, which is what I was going for, because you don't want it to be bold background text. But I love the stars in the background, those little teeny tiny, or not quite dots, I guess is what it's called. Look how fun. Linda, no, unfortunately, I won't be at Create in May. My son graduates high school that weekend, so I'm not going to be able to be there. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Have I missed any questions as I was finishing up the cards there? I know I was kind of trying to concentrate and get those done. Oh, Cassie, Cassie wants to know how Miss Scout is doing today. Absolutely. Sandy said these cards work for everyone of all ages, and then girls, boys, women, men, everyone. Yes. Thank you guys so much. I hope you all had fun. It was so good to be back, to be live on Friday. I will definitely be here next Friday as well. Lots of good new releases coming next week. And so I have lots of content coming for you next week as well. I think that's it. If I missed any of your questions, if you are watching this later, drop them down in the comment box and I will get to them. Thank you guys so much for spending part of your Friday with me. I appreciate you all so very much. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. If you're watching, I would love it if you haven't subscribed, if you would subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys all next week. Bye, everyone.
The supplies used in today's video are listed and linked below the video here on YouTube. Here is another project that you might be interested in. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to never miss a new live video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll catch you next time.